Hey guys, what's going on? Sherman here, and got a package in the mail today. Pretty excited about it. It is a knife. Big surprise there, right? Doing kind of a rare outdoor unboxing. Mainly because it feels good outside and feels god-awful in our shed. So I'm going to do the unpackaging right here. Alright, I don't have to cut this one, I don't think. Oh, you know what? I think it has one of those easy rip tabs. But I'm going to use my new little dragonfly to open it up. This thing's amazing. You'll be seeing it every day, as the name implies. It's been my everyday carry. I've been loving it. The white one is actually my Remora as a dedicated backup blade. But this thing is sharp. This came from BladeHQ. Here's my little form. And this is a knife that most of you may not have ever heard of. And I didn't until I saw a Nut and Fancy video. Let me get the camera. Viper knives. Never heard of them until I saw his video. There's the model number. So, I don't know, you know, I watched, I am subscribed to him, and I saw this video come up, and I was really intrigued. So, you guys ready to see this? Oh, wow. That is a beefy blade. This is the Viper Start. Start is the name of the model. Kind of an odd name. The pocket clip. This is a nice feeling beefy blade. Super smooth. Look at that blade design, guys. Feels really, really good in the hand. Got some nice oil on there. That's good because the steel on this blade is D2 tool steel, as you can see there. This also comes, oh crap, I can't think of the name of the steel now that I'm doing the video. But just look at that coating. It's a pretty nice looking coating. It's like it looks more like a tie-nye coating with the titanium nitride. But as you see, it is a big, beefy blade. Got really, really functional jimping right there. Not a lot of it, but it works really, really well. Lockback design. Very, very smooth. You cannot, like as a lot of you know, you cannot do that with most lockback knives. You cannot pop them out one-handed like that. That I'm really impressed with. Nice dual thumb studs. They have some terracing right there, meaning they just kind of look like a volcano. So yeah, they kind of like have little steps that taper off. And they sit far enough away from the body, or the handle of the knife, that I imagine I could even do that wearing gloves. Super, super nice. Lock up, solid side to side, rock solid side to side. Seems to be rock solid up and down, which is very rare that I find in a lockback. There's a little bit at first, and then it settles and then completely goes away. This knife is completely rock solid, which, like I said, is very, very rare to find in a lockback knife in my experience. Very nice cutting bevel on that. The camera will focus. Some of that oil off. But I love the design. D2 tool steel. This is my first knife with D2. N690CO is the blade steel in the other offering of this knife. They call this green micarta, but it looks like tan, which is why I like that. It's like, it looks like black and tan, does it not? So you have bead blasted hardware and pocket clip. Pocket clip seems nice. A little bit of wiggle side to side on the pocket clip, but I can tighten those screws, it'll probably go away. Down there, there's a little bar you can slip a lanyard through. And this grip right here, this back corner is kind of sharp, honestly. And probably just sand that. You can see it just like directly cuts off. So when holding it like that, I guess that's more of a choked down grip, but that kind of digs in right there. So I probably will sand that, but then you have this little, almost like a choil right there. Then it's much more comfortable. Perfect, like I said, if you're wearing gloves. It's really nice. You can probably get a lot of nice control out of that blade. I just love that blade shape. Very, very sharp tip. Let's see how the initial edge is. It feels pretty sharp, but you know how that is. Looks, feel can be deceiving. Let me get some paper here. Oh wow. Okay, factory edge is insanely sharp. That's a pretty thin blade stock, as you can see. Very thin. You got that deep, just very nice swedge up top. Very nice. I am going to touch it up on the steel though. Now, if you have never seen this knife before, or if you haven't seen Nut and Fancy's review, you may be wondering the same thing I wondered the first time I saw this knife. Where in the world's the pivot? That's not it. Those are just the screws for the handles. When you take the handles off, the pivot is actually underneath these scales, which I think is a pretty cool idea, because most of the time, and here again in my experience, I don't have to really adjust my lockback knives. You know, deployment speed is pretty much, you know, the same on all lockbacks. Something to get, you know, something to get used to. You know, most of them are really slow, like all my Spyderco Delicas and Enduros. You know, the deployment speed is pretty slow, so you don't really need to adjust it. And most of the time, they never develop any side to side. I don't know why. I guess because you're not always flicking them out really hard. You know, you're using them kind of slow manually, I'd say. Reverse grip feels amazing. Just a big, big knife. I can kind of compare it to the Spyderco Military. I love the micarta. Micarta I've really started to like ever since I started getting into the tops knives, because when they get wet, they just get super, super grippy. Nice, nice jimping on that lock back, so you can't not disengage it. You can kind of do the little drop like you do with Spydercos. I would be more cautious with this knife doing it that way though. Really nice detent. I'm just impressed with the one-handed opening, it being as nice as it is. You guys know me, I'm going to close it one-handed too. Just big knife. I am a huge fan of big knives, big folding knives, personally. No, it's not, they're not for everyone, but I happen to love them. See how that's kind of cut away? It's for your index finger. I like it. I like that personally. Very impressed with this knife. Got off BladeHQ, like I said. These, the D2 versions, are selling for, I got mine for $139 with free shipping. And then the N690CO versions, which have a bead blasted blade, are selling for $133 with free shipping. And you get the option of black micarta or this micarta. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay safe, stay sharp, and God bless. Sherman 614, peace.